Well, what you're seeing on the screen right now, it's me standing to the most iconic car in SA, the only bus that matters, the V300d. So today we're going to discuss about it from its cool features, cost of ownership, to its practicality. Before we even delve much deeper into those interesting features, a lot of you might wonder that how much does one need to earn in order to afford this minibus? Well, that question will be answered later on in the video. Stay tuned. As per usual here at Esra Speedcast, we're going to kick off the review with the front end of the V-Class. What you get is this beautiful chrome grille that has a camera and it illuminates at night, but we couldn't demonstrate the feature because the car had no power. Together with those matrix daytime running lights and just plastic designs by the lower bumper. What I also observed in terms of the front end of the V-Class is just that there's nothing much going on, and that's a point to Mercedes-Benz because the design is just clean and flawless. Moving on to the rear end of the car, we get this clear tail lights which are cool, and the previous model has this red color coded, if we can put it like that, but I still prefer the rear end of the previous model. Look at it. Oh my god, bro. Hell. What you see on your screen right now is what I call a glass tailgate. So the reason why that is there is for easy access into the boat, for you to access the boat easily. So right where I'm pointing is where the crates are being placed. So the crates were not there for obvious reasons because every individual has access to this particular car because it's at the dealership and it's on the floor, you understand? And I like this feature of opening the glass tailgate because the tailgate of the V-Class is pretty long. Look at it, and it takes time to open, but the boot space is pretty decent, and that is your boot splitter right there. And I'm not sure about the liters of the boot space, but it's pretty big, and that is a 12-volt socket and some air vents and an ambient lighting for you to see during the night. I also like the material they used in the boot compartment. It sort of mimics the Alcantara, but it's not Alcantara. It's just a soft material that feels good to touch, and there is your spacing right there underneath your seats. Man, those clear tail lights, I'm thinking of changing my liking to this new model. Look at it, Mercedes-Benz V300d. It has a soft close, by the way. Now demonstrating the practicality of the V300d. So if you were wondering what I was saying right there when the door was opening, I was busy saying soft life because it is really soft life. The knee room, plenty of it. The leg room is plenty too, and the headroom. There is your cup holder and your 12-volt socket. There's a compartment whereby you can put your phone. I didn't have one to demonstrate. And you have your panoramic sunroof, and that is your button that you can operate it with. We have this beautiful air vents and a reading lamp and some grab handles so that you can hold on to when we going on the twist roads and the mountains. You know, it's a V-Class, it qualifies to go wherever, but it's not a 4x4. By the way, the doors are electrified or electrically operated. By just the push of a button, it closes. One thing that I forget to cover in my reviews is the sound system of this beautiful cars. The V-Class comes with a 15-speaker Baramaster sound system. The premium audio system is designed to provide an impressive sound experience throughout the vehicle. Let us listen to this guy explaining the cabin of the V-Class.
Join me in the cabin of the all-new 2025 Mercedes-Benz V300d Exlcusive. So, in front of me is a multifunctional steering wheel that has adaptive cruise control and lane keep assist. Right here is your infotainment display, and this is your where you see your speedometers and whatnot. This screen has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which are connected wirelessly. So, here on your center console, there's a touching pad if you don't want to leave fingerprints, and then these are your two functional air vents and some controls, your hazard button obviously, and a compartment storage, two concealed cup holders, and a wireless charging pad with two USB-C types. We have a 12-volt socket right there for old time users, and it's covered in Napa leather, your dashboard. So, and this is your mirror right here, as you can see, and this way you control your sunroofs and all that. This is your glove box. Unfortunately, we don't have a fridge in this one, but then I think it's an optional extra.
Right, moving on to the second row of seats of the V-Class. We have these two chairs, which I preferably call them two captain chairs, and we get this beautiful table that you will see in a moment right now, and the table is foldable so you can work there, and there are two concealed cup holders. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the plastic table, and the seats were still wrapped with plastic because this car is pretty much brand new, and the table is retractable too. You can either take it down or move it up and then slide it all the way to the back so that it is convenient for the backseat passengers. And those are your air vent controls and this beautiful panoramic sunroof that I mentioned earlier on, 2 grab handles and your air vents with a reading lamp. So Mercedes-Benz got you covered. Now all the features that I just mentioned to you right now come at a cost. So if you were to purchase this V-Class, you are going to pay about 2,899,995,000. And if you were to opt for the financing deal with Agility from Mercedes-Benz, you'd pay plus minus 54,459 over 72 months, which is 6 years, at an interest rate of 10.5. So initially it was 10.75, which was reduced by 1.5%. So it does come at a cost. It's a bit pricey. What's also interesting to know is that the V-Class comes with a 2.0 liter turbo diesel engine that produces 174 kilowatts and a whopping 500 newton meters of torque. In terms of the fuel consumption, you will average about 7 liters per 100 kilometers, and fuel range is just about at 1000 kilometers. So for that to be possible for us to test it out is take a V-Class on a road trip, maybe to Dalstrom or Limpopo or Cape Town, and just test if these claimed figures are really legit or what. I don't know, you can comment down below a better place to take a V-Class on, because that's one of my wishes, just to take this 2025 model on a road trip. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of this video. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're notified next time we drop another video. Catch you in the next one.